In this video, we're going to show you how to add a static block to a page. First, we need to create the new block, and then we will position it just below this area. This slider is a static block itself, so we'll position it right below here. The first thing we need to do is come into WorldVu, just log in and go to the main admin menu, hover over CMS, and click on Static Blocks link. When we get to this page, we are presented with a list of static blocks that have currently been created. And on the right here, we have a large orange button that says Add New Block, and that's what we're going to do. Now, once we're on this page, we provide a block title, the name the database is going to use to find it, whether we enable it or disable it, and then we'll add our content. Alrighty, we're going to title this New Test Block. And just to keep things simple, we will also call it New Test Block. You're noticing I'm putting underscores instead of spaces. I could have just as well used hyphens, but we need to make sure there's no spaces in the identifier. I could disable this for now and not have it show when I save it and show it at some future time. I'm just going to choose to keep it enabled. And start to create my content here. Just give it a heading here. Can do whatever I like. And that's good enough for now. I can click Save and Continue Edit if I want to save what I've done and continue editing. Let's just do that real quick. I could go into the HTML code by hiding the editor. Then I could add things here. I could insert a widget, insert some variables that are available, or an image right here. We'll go back to the editor. And looks like we're about done. Let's just make this a little bit different so we can quickly see it on our page. We're going to hit Save Block. And that's the first part. You can see we're currently showing only 20 static blocks per page. So we're just going to maximize that so we can see all our blocks. And these are not listed alphabetically. If I want to find it more quickly, I could click on title and sort it by title and go find new test block in here. There it is. There's my block. If I want to go back and edit it, I just click on it and I'm able to edit it again and save it. The next step will be to find the page we want to put the new static block in. The reason why we create static blocks is because we would have either specific information we want to show on a specific page, or maybe we want to create a block that could show similar content or the same content on multiple pages. That way we only have to call out the block instead of calling out that or creating that content and putting it on every page we want it on. So let's go find our page. And we wanted to add it to the home page. Like that. Go to our content section of the page. And it doesn't look much like the page we had on there, but let me show you what's going on. In the template on this page, you can see we have this static block area, and then featured products and new products. Well, it appears on this particular page, the template is calling out the static block. That's why we see a space here. Then some content that has been added onto the page by someone else. That's the featured products section. There are no featured products currently selected, so that's why back here it is an empty area. And then below you can see there's nothing there, which means we have the template calling out the rest of the page. But I can, just before this featured products section, and I'll show you that again, this is where we wanted to put our content, right in this area here. So I can just nudge that down a little bit and put my content here. The way we add content, or static blocks as our content, is we leave the editor and we go to that place where we wanted to put the static block and insert a widget here. And we're going to be looking for the widget type of CMS static block. Then that'll present us with the available blocks we can add. And we're going to go look for new static block. It looks as if we don't have all of them showing here, so let's do that. There it is, new test block. That is selected. We'll insert that widget by clicking the Insert Widget button. And we'll go ahead and save and continue editing. You can see that the widget has been placed right here. I could put a title here, but for now let's just save the page as it is. And we'll go back and refresh the page. See if our content shows up there. And there it is, there's our block. So you can see that's a fairly simple process. If I wanted now to take this same content and put it on other pages, I can do it in the same manner. Now I'll be able to go back within the CMS block, static block area here, find my static block, and edit it here. And it would update on all the pages that I've shared that content. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching.